Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur, and yeah, we're doing this video live because I don't know, this doesn't feel like it should be just a normal news story. This is more of a good riddance than a news story, than a video. I don't want to be tempted to put a sponsorship on it. I just want to share this story reaction. I just read this. I'm sitting here and I'm doing work on other videos. I just filmed a couple and I will start editing them soon. And yeah, I'm obviously having a very, very late night tonight. So such is the life for what I do. But I saw this story on the Seattle Times, and I figure we need to talk about it. Man to get life term for killing 6 in-between Uber drivers. This piece of garbage right here, you may remember, we talked about him before. This was a guy who turned on the Uber app one night and went on a shooting spree. I believe he shot 8 people, if memory serves. And his defense was that the Uber logo transfixed him and hypnotized him, and he just had to go all crazy on people, which people like this give humanity a bad name. And there's just like no excuse for what this guy did. The Uber logo didn't make him do anything. He did it by himself. But let's look at this real quick. A Michigan man who pleaded guilty last month to killing 6 strangers between picking up rides for Uber is set to be sentenced to life in prison with no chance for parole. Good. Jason Dalton is scheduled to receive the mandatory sentence Tuesday in Kalamazoo County. The surprise guilty plea, as lawyers and a judge planned for jury selection, came January 7th, nearly 3 years after he shot 8 people at 3 locations. 4 women, a man, and a 17-year-old boy were killed. Dalton told the judge last month that he wanted to plead guilty for quite a while. Defense attorney Isubia Sola said he advised Dalton against it, but added his 48-year-old client wanted to spare the victims' families more grief. Police quoted Dalton as saying a devil figure on Uber's app controlled him. So that's the situation. Now again, I talked about this 3 years ago. How you doing? And I will give this guy this much credit. He seems to at least be acknowledging that he did something wrong, and he is going to save taxpayers a lot of money and the family a lot of grief by pleading guilty. That is probably the best thing he is actually doing in all of this. But nevertheless, he deserves to be in jail. Make no mistake about that. Is he nuts? Yes, of course he's nuts. No sane person, at least I would hope no sane person would do what he did. I mean, you never know with people. I mean, I know people who put sweet and sour sauce in their Big Mac, so I guess there are insane people out there. But, you know, that's obviously a bad joke, guys. But, yeah, yeah, 4 women, a man, and a 17-year-old boy were killed. And that's true. He did shoot 8 people. So I didn't want to... See, the stories like this are frustrating because, I mean, you got to report it. It's news. It's important. And unfortunately, there will be other Uber drivers who do bad things. Hopefully not on this scale, but you never know. And you don't want to give them any more attention than you have to give them. But nevertheless, it's news. So that's why we're doing this live at an ungodly hour. Most people will be seeing this after the fact. They will be... and I just don't want to give him any more attention than I have to. So Jason Dalton, I am very, very glad that you are sparing the families more grief. I'm glad that you have acknowledged that you have done something very, very wrong and very sick, and that you have pled guilty and you have spared them the pain, and also you have actually saved the taxpayers of Michigan a lot of money. So thank you for not doing that. I mean, I do believe in everyone has a right to a fair trial, but there are some crimes that are so open and shut, it's like, boy, you wish you didn't have to spend money just trying to put them in jail. You wish they would. He admitted it. He admitted it. That's what he admitted it, so he's going to jail. He's getting a lifetime. Nothing's going to change. So, you know, and he's never getting out. At least I'm pretty sure he's never getting out. Because he pled guilty, who knows, maybe they'll let him out when he's like 75 and no longer a harm to society. So Kay says that this guy was a father of 7. Larry says he should get the death penalty. Well, I agree. I think that keeping him alive is pointless. Although I will say, at the very least, the fact that he is admitting that he did something wrong and that he pled guilty suggests that, maybe he can turn over a new leaf in jail. Maybe he can be saved, his soul anyway. I know it's kind of, this is where I get pushed to the edge a little bit, because I do believe in second chances, and as a Christian, I don't talk about being a Christian often on this channel, but as a Christian, I want even the murderers and the horrible people to be saved, and he's going to be doing his time. So if he is saved, then that would be good for him. But it's just such a sad situation, and even if he's saved, he's going to have to live with this guilt for the rest of his life, and the family, they're going to be hurt. So his salvation is probably of little consolation to them, but I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. See, I'm already spending more than 5 minutes. I expected to spend 3 minutes. I didn't want to spend that much. Backseat driver, wow, caught alive going to work. Yeah, well, you're not going to get too many lives at this time at night. Trust me on that. This is a very, very rare thing. So, anyway, Larry Robb said, I'm a Christian too. We have to pay the... Oh, no, he will definitely pay the price. He will pay the price on earth, and well, he'll have a judgment day too one day. So he'll definitely need to repent. So there's been enough pain that, yeah, I would be okay with him being saved, and I don't want any more pain out of this, but he definitely deserves to go to jail for the rest of his life. And again, I'm just very glad that he's going to jail and he's not denying anything. So, just a sad situation all around, but it's important to talk about. So, anyway, folks, I'm going to get working on other videos that I'm working on for Wednesday, actually. The videos that are going to go up today at 6 a.m. Or is it 6 a.m.? No, it's 4 a.m. now. I'm going to try 4 a.m. and 4 p.m. are videos that were supposed to go up yesterday, but if you saw the video I posted yesterday, you'll know I made a mistake. So they had very, very bad audio. Thankfully, I re-recorded them, and this is actually one of the cases where I think they turned out better the second time around. So, and they're actually fairly long too. So, for those of you who have a long drive home, they're pretty much getting like a little mini podcast. They're not quite 20 minutes long, but they're almost 20 minutes long. So that's a positive. So Larry says he did not give those people a chance. They might have went to hell because of him. Well, that's possibly. It's I hope they didn't. I hope they didn't. I hope God had some mercy on them personally. So, but I don't know how the Creator works, to be honest. All I know is that we can just God will judge in His way, we can judge in ours, and our laws and judgment says life in jail with no possibility of parole, which is the very least this guy deserves. I do believe he deserves the death penalty, by the way, but I guess Michigan doesn't have it or something. Oh, congratulations, back seat driver. Good for you. So, yeah, these are things that that link is the driver I'm posting about. Okay, okay. So anyway, folks, I got to get back to editing videos for Wednesday. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me, and this video, like I said, it's going to be viewed by more people after the fact than live. That, you know, it's only 1:12 and still recovering from a sore throat, if you can believe it or not. I don't know. I hope it's okay. But anyway, we're gonna end this here. But thanks for joining, and you know, just sad news. But as always, this is like another reminder: stay safe out there. I mean, in this case, it was the driver, but even if you're a passenger, stay safe. This is Uber is unfortunately not the safest thing to do, whether you're a driver or a rider. And just as much as the drivers can get attacked by the passengers can be attacked by the drivers. So it's just unfortunate when that happens. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later today and later tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be meeting some of you at the pizza place on Sunday, and you know, we can just have pizza or something. Anyway, have a good night. Take care.